In the 2014 film Interstellar, astronauts land on a planet near a black hole. They spend 1 hour there. When they return to their spaceship, their colleague has aged 23 years. He is an old man. They have barely aged at all. Audiences called it science fiction. Physicists called it accurate. Einstein proved over 100 years ago that time is not fixed. It moves at different speeds, depending on where you are and how fast you are moving. The closer you are to a massive object, the slower time moves for you. He called this gravitational time dilation. What almost nobody knows is that the ancient Hindu texts described this exact phenomenon with a specific story, thousands of years before Einstein was born. The story is about a king called Kakudmi. He lived thousands of years ago, according to the Bhagavata Purana, one of the oldest Hindu texts. Kakudmi wanted to find the right husband for his daughter. He was told that only the creator god Brahma would know the answer. So he traveled to Brahma's realm, which exists at a different level of the cosmos entirely. When he arrived, Brahma was listening to music. Kakudmi waited a short while and then asked his question. Brahma smiled and told him something devastating. While you waited here for what felt like a short time, back on earth an enormous amount of time has passed. Everyone you knew is gone. Several ages of humanity have come and gone. This story is in a text that is at least 2000 years old. It is a precise description of gravitational time dilation. Einstein's general theory of relativity, published in 1915, mathematically proved that time passes differently depending on your position in a gravitational field. An astronaut on the International Space Station ages very slightly faster than we do on Earth, because they are further from Earth's gravity. A clock at the top of a mountain runs slightly faster than a clock at sea level. GPS satellites have to be corrected every single day for this effect, otherwise your maps would be wrong by kilometers. This is not philosophy. It is engineering. And the story of King Kakudmi is describing this same principle, just told as a story, instead of an equation. But the ancient Indian texts go even further than Einstein's time dilation. They describe time itself as cyclical, not a straight line from past to future, but a great wheel that turns through 4 ages called Yugas. The Satya Yuga, the age of truth and high consciousness. The Treta Yuga, where things begin to decline. The Dwapara Yuga, where balance is lost. And finally, the Kali Yuga, the age of maximum disorder and confusion, which the texts say we are in right now. Each full cycle of 4 yugas is called a Mahayuga, and 1000 Mahayugas make up one single day of Brahma. 1 day. The total duration of 1 day of Brahma is 4.32 billion years. The current scientific estimate for the age of the Earth is 4.54 billion years. These numbers are not a coincidence. Modern cosmology tells us the universe itself is cyclical. It began with the Big Bang. It will expand for billions of years. Then gravity will eventually slow that expansion, stop it, and pull everything back together in what physicists call the Big Crunch. Then another Big Bang. The cycle repeats. The ancient texts call this the breath of Vishnu. Vishnu breathes out, universes are created. Vishnu breathes in, universes are destroyed. The whole cosmos, expanding and contracting like a single breath. Western science arrived at this picture in the 20th century. The Vedas described it as the most natural thing in the universe, because they had been watching it since the beginning. The Bhagavad Gita speaks about time in a way that still stops physicists in their tracks. In chapter 11, Krishna reveals his universal form to Arjuna and says, "I am time, the great destroyer of worlds." The Sanskrit word used is not death. It is Kala, and Kala means time itself, the unstoppable force that transforms everything. Galaxies, civilizations, relationships, ideas, bodies. Everything is consumed by time. This is not a religious statement. It is the second law of thermodynamics, which says that all ordered systems eventually move toward disorder. Stars burn out. Civilizations fall. The Gita saw this and named it 5000 years ago. Einstein showed us that time is not a fixed background. It bends, stretches, and slows down depending on where you are in the universe. The Hindu texts showed us that time is not even linear. It is a great wheel, cycling through creation and destruction, measured in units that match what modern science is now discovering. The Gita showed us that time is the deepest force in existence, the one thing nothing can escape. 3 completely different traditions arriving at the same truth. Next video we take this even further. Subscribe and I will see you there.